gentlemen, this special attraction tag team event, one fall with a 15-minute time limit. One fall 15 from Edina, Minnesota, the national heavyweight wrestling champion at 235 pounds. Here's Steve O. Steve O. His partner from Omaha, Nebraska, at 246 pounds, Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase. Their opponents are the Georgia Tag Team Champions from the Fiji Islands at 245 pounds, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Jimmy Snuka. And his partner from Chattanooga at 270 pounds, the former Freebird, Terry Gordy. Terry Gordy. One fall, 15.
One fall, a 15-minute time limit, and it's Terry Gordy and Jimmy Snuka moving out against Ted DiBiase and Steve-O.
Freddie Miller got that right when he said former.
That was the voice of Michael Hayes, and of course I appreciate the fact that Michael Hayes did not allow a situation to be created here at the desk.
Well, no, it's just the fact that I come out here just to say something that I had on my mind that I wanted to express. Mainly, I hope my little brother, the message got to him. But I ain't got, it's not my business. That's why I didn't mess with the terror, and that's why if they had the interview, then I'll let them have it.
Fair enough. DiBiase locks up now, collar and elbow with Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Gets a side headlock. Snuka brought down. Beautiful hip hop takedown by DiBiase. Al DiBiase and Steve-O wanted this match, and Terry Gordy and Snuka said they didn't have any competition. They found it now, that's for sure. Tag is made. Terry Gordy moves in, and DiBiase was set and ready.
You know something about Terry, though? You look at him, as big as he is, he's got to be one of the fastest men in the ring for his size, Gordon Sullivan.
No question about that. Beautiful shoulder smash by Gordy. That time, however, DiBiase was set and ready for him. Catches a beautiful arm drag takedown, and Gordy's back to the canvas. Tag is made, and Steve-O moves in. Arm drag and twist now on Terry Gordy. And Steve-O, wasting no time in punishing Gordy, now makes the tag with DiBiase. So they've got their teamwork down, I think, exceptionally well.
Yeah, you got to admit, ain't no lying. If you're lying, you're dying. The boys have definitely been tagging up and been, checking the stuff out. It looks good. Whether it's going to win the match, that's another thing.
Yeah, it's quite
It's like anything, Gordon. The thing ain't over till the three count comes down, till the last out is made, or till the last tick of the clock.
Wow, Gordy exploded with a right hand that staggered Steve-O. Catches him with another hard right hand to the top of the head, and Steve-O in trouble now as Terry Gordy unleashes those right hands like bombs.
Aggressiveness.
And Snuka has that same kind of aggressiveness. Now rips across the face of Steve-O, and again uses that forearm and the fist, and Steve-O in trouble now. Fires to the midsection. Snuka retaliates, one to the side of the head. A chop into the chest, and Steve-O would be well served to get over and tag up with DiBiase. They're double teaming, and they have Steve-O in trouble on those ropes now. Referee warning Snuka now to go back outside the ring into his own corner.
He looks in trouble, Gordon Sullivan.
Snuka. And
now, this is the part of a match that I particularly like. Is when you're taking a good whooping and you got to get it all down from inside and come back. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you can't do that, in my opinion, you ain't nobody. I mean, I ain't never been one to hold my opinion back. That's just how I feel.
No, point by Michael Hayes, and it is Steve-O. Still in trouble and still needs to get over there and tag up if he can. Snuka makes the tag and is out there against Steve-O. Steve-O, good reversal.
He hung in there. He hung in.
Makes the tag with Ted DiBiase, and DiBiase, thoroughly enraged, comes charging into the ring. Catches Terry Gordy in a beautiful flying drop kick that has Snuka back to the canvas once again. And Ted DiBiase. That adrenaline is really flowing now as he crashes down.
The thing can change. Just how quick the thing can change. That's why your mind has got to be on the match 100% of the time.
Certainly no question about that.
I'm thinking 2 steps ahead. At least that's the way I always thought, and it always seemed to work.
DiBiase DiBiase keeping the arm bar on the Superfly Snuka. Terry Gordy on the outside of the ring, and Steve-O getting a much-needed respite in his own corner, and the crowd now chanting for a good fireman carry takedown by DiBiase. Has Snuka back to the canvas.
The thing DiBiase do here, in my opinion, is to wear down Snuka just like they did Steve-O. So you give Steve-O a rest like he's trying to do and wear down one man. It's when the tag gets in and out when it's hard.
Snuka trying to drive over to tag up. Makes the tag with Terry Gordy. And it's Gordy and Snuka both double teaming here before the count.
Tell you what, when that big boy hits you, you know it.
DiBiase just found out as Gordy caught him coming off the ropes. And DiBiase trying to regain his feet. And Gordy catches him again. Another blistering right hand.
Now see, that's all well and good, a beautiful right hand, but while he's sitting here going crazy, he could have done pinned the man. These are, you know, these are some of the things we went over before.
DiBiase driven into the boot of Superfly Snuka now. Catching him on the break. Several punches into the rib cage as Terry Gordy held on, and DiBiase in trouble now. DiBiase snapped mare to the canvas to a rear chin lock. And Snuka.
Look at them muscles bulging. You tell me he ain't grabbing on that chin.
He is indeed, and it's DiBiase in a lot of trouble now as Snuka continues to apply more and more pressure.
Got a big crowd here at 17 today, don't you, Gordon?
Very excited crowd, I might add, too, as you can hear them chanting now for DiBiase. They're, and DiBiase in more and more trouble now.
You know, Gordon, I don't mean to divert from the subject, but, you know, I was talking about my little brother. He's an excellent athlete. I don't mean to brag on him, but just 2 weeks ago in the district championships in Tallahassee, he pitched a no-hitter.
Well, that is an accomplishment indeed, and it's DiBiase trying to break his way free. Snuka and Gordy both double teaming on him now. It's Gordy with a snap mare and then drives that fist into the head again.
I see you notice that the polished wrestler will stay on the same hold. You see he's staying on the same hold because it don't make a bit of sense to start working on a man's leg then go to the arm. Why'd you start working on the leg in the first place? They're working on the neck, and that's what they're going for because that's where the breathing comes from.
Terry Gordy has DiBiase to the canvas, and in a lot of trouble here is DiBiase trying desperately to bring in more oxygen into the system.
This is where you got to come from with thunder, Gordon Solie. I don't know if he'll do it now, but I have seen DiBiase do it before.
DiBiase using that elbow effectively now to the midsection. Terry Gordy smashes away again. And it's starting to be a pair sixer here as the tag is made. Snuka moves into the ring.
No, that's the way I like it, though. That's the way I like it.
DiBiase driven back into the corner now. Snuka. Hard right hand to the side of the jaw. Catches him flush on the jaw that time. DiBiase reverses that situation. DiBiase drops down to the canvas, trying to get over to make the tag with Steve-O.
Now, you see where that great training in Snuka's body comes in with his endurance in a match like this.
And Steve-O, tiring of these double-team tactics, tried to break it up, and it is Gordy crashing into...
That could be it, man. That could be it, baby. That could be...
No, sir. DiBiase reached way down deep that time. Came away from a pinning combination.
Now, see there, he's thinking. You've got to think. There we go. That's how I like it. Go, boys. That's how I like it, Gordon.
The slugfest between the two, and a belly-to-back supply by Ted DiBiase has Terry Gordy in trouble. Gordy staggered by that one. Stunned and coming up very slowly, and so is Ted DiBiase.
Gordon, they all got to be in good shape, because anybody that knows a physical contest knows that when you get nervous, that takes half your win. And a championship match is going to make anybody nervous.
Good high backdrop by Steve-O, and a completely revitalized Steve-O back in the ring. Got Snuka on the outside, and now it is
that could be it. Now see, Terry's wind is gone. He's at a much vulnerable position right now than he was at the beginning of the match. He made to the rope. Big man, baby. Big man, I know.
Well, he is indeed. He had that sleeper hold. Steve-O brings him up. That's got to be 270-some-odd pounds. Good full body slam, and as Snuka started to charge in, DiBiase broke it up, and now it is Gordy catching Steve-O, and Steve-O brought in up behind his man. Good move. Ooh. Snuka caught him. Snuka caught him coming off the...
They're working on their teamwork.
Gordy trying to set him with a
Power driver, Gordon's always.
He was blocked beautifully by Steve-O. Brought him up again for the pile driver.
He's going to block this one. Right on the back of the man.
Made the tag. He made the tag, and Ted DiBiase is in there.
That was Steve-O's hurt, baby.
Ted DiBiase catches Snuka. Beautiful flying drop kick, and it is... DiBiase arm-whipping Snuka into Gordy, and now concentrating on Gordy. Steve-O hurt and outside the ring.
Whoa!
DiBiase.
Whoa, I heard that back here.
Smashing their heads together, and DiBiase now has Snuka coming off the rope.
He's cooking. He is cooking. Look out.
They caught DiBiase from behind, double team. Steve-O still out of action outside the ring. And it's Terry Gordy now beginning to punish Ted DiBiase. Gordy now has DiBiase in that corner and in a lot of trouble. DiBiase needs to tag up, but unfortunately Steve-O not in any position after that pile driver to come back into that ring at this moment, that's for sure. And Gordy brings him up. A reverse power slam by Terry Gordy has DiBiase in even more trouble. Gordy brings him up, another body slam. The tag is made with Snuka. Snuka going up. It was Michael Hayes breaking that up, and now after Terry Gordy. Michael Hayes broke it up with Jimmy Snuka, the referee calling for the bell. The match has been stopped. And Michael Hayes after Snuka and Gordy. Hayes took his shot, took his time. Terry Gordy up and outside the ring, and we've got complete chaos and bedlam here. Terry Gordy and Jimmy Snuka. And they are declared winners by virtue of the interference of one Michael Hayes. But obviously Michael Hayes had something on his mind and had to do it. And he was driven by an inner force that I'm sure superseded any thought of his own safety when he saw what was about to happen with Superfly Jimmy Snuka, and Michael Hayes has left the scene. Well, he cost DiBiase and Steve-O the match from the standpoint that they were disqualified for outside interference. Nonetheless, he may have averted some possible serious injury to Ted DiBiase, and certainly that's something that has to be taken into consideration.